Hello everybody, Rose Thorn here. So I'm doing this Stardew Valley video at the request of one of my subscribers. They wanted me to make a Stardew video showing a beginning farm, what you get on your beginning farm and what you can do and what you're working with. So I thought I'd do this for that person and also for anybody else who might be interested. So I made a brand new farm, and I want to give you a tour of the farm, show you what it looks like, and also show you some places around town that you'd be very interested in and you're probably going to visit a lot. So let's start with your home. Oops, sorry about that. So let's start with your house. You start off with a very small house, but as you gain gold and as you do upgrades, your house will get much bigger. You guys saw the house that I was in on the last video. That was the house with all the upgrades, including the cellar. But another thing you should not ignore in your house is the TV, because 2 times a week you will have the Queen of Sauces. If you watch the program, you learn a new cooking recipe. You also have the weather report. And the weather report is something you want to pay attention to if you're planting crops, to see what's going on the next day. So tomorrow's going to be clear and sunny. You also have the fortune teller, and this has to do with luck in game. So today's going to be a very good day despite the fact that it's raining outside. So always make sure to check the TV before you leave. So brand new farm, very small house. As you do the upgrades, you'll get the cellar area of the house, which will give you the ability to age things in the great big barrels. I've been running around Stardew. I've cleared off part of the farm, like getting some of the brush off the ground, and by doing so I got wild seed, which I then turned around and planted, as well as some melon seeds that I got from Pierre. I'm trying to boost up my farming skill. You guys know that I love to do things in preserve jars, but I can't get those until I get to farming level 4. So I'm farming for the melons and other stuff to use as stuff that I can put in the preserve jars, and also to get some farming XP. So farming for money, XP. When you get a brand new farm, you'll see stuff on your land that you cannot immediately get rid of, like this stump. In order to get rid of it, you need to upgrade your axe to, I think it is copper or gold level. That also goes for the great big boulders. You can't use a regular pickaxe. If you try to, that's what's going to happen. So that's another reason to upgrade your tools, because certain things you just can't do with regular equipment. Since this is a beginning game, there isn't a lot to really work with at first. You don't have a lot of gold. You'll start out with your axe, your hoe, your watering can, your pickaxe, and your scythe, and those are the lowest level. Also, when you're starting out, you won't have much stamina. You might get very frustrated and angry because you'll just do a couple of things, and the next thing you know, you're completely out of gas, and you have to go find something to eat to have more stamina in order to do more activities. This is a different farm layout than the one I had. If you're wondering what this thing is, this is the greenhouse. And if you want to fix the greenhouse, you have one of 2 options. You can either go through the Joja Mart and get a membership, and then all the upgrades you need to get into certain areas or get certain things, you just pay gold. Or if you choose the community center, which I'm going to show you in this video, all you have to do is just turn in certain items. A lot of them, but still, just turning in the items. So if you want to just say, screw the community center, I'll just pay the gold and not have to worry about gathering up things for certain seasons, you can go that way. But if you're like me and you're like, I'm not going to pay gold if I have to, then choose a community center. So I planted some things. It's raining, so I don't have to worry about watering anything. So since it's raining, let me do some foraging. Foraging is a great way to make gold in game at first, because you know, you're just walking around. That really doesn't take any stamina. You're just walking around and picking things up. You can pick up food and flowers. You can use those for energy or reputation or cooking recipes. So it's always good to keep your eyes open for different things you see lying about. So it is 12 o'clock, it is Friday. Let me just take you into town. So this is the clinic. Now, there's really no purpose to coming here. You're not going to need anything. The doctor in town, if you happen to be out past 2 in the morning, this is the guy that's going to basically take money out of your pocket and say, oh, well, I had to fix you up, so I took 500 gold. Kind of crooked if you ask me, but you're really not going to spend any time here. Now this is Pierre's. This is a shop that you come to if you're looking to buy seeds. You come to Pierre. And depending on the season of the Stardew year is what kind of merchandise he has. So we've got melon seeds, tomato, blueberry, pepper. In Stardew right now when I'm playing, it's summertime. So he has all of the seeds for crops that you can grow in the summer. And only the summer, unless you have a greenhouse or a fake greenhouse. If you have a fake greenhouse, you don't have to, or a greenhouse, you don't have to worry about what time of the year it is outside or how many days left for growing the items. So notice that this one, the melon, says plant these in the summer. It takes 12 days to mature. So today is the 5th. That means I've got plenty of time to put down some melon seeds and grow them. However, if this were near the end of the month, that would be not a good idea, because when summer turns into fall, if you haven't gotten your melons out of the ground by then, the crop's going to go completely bad. So always keep an eye on the calendar, what day of the week it is, before you plant. And if the growing time exceeds the amount of time left in the Stardew month, don't plant. Just don't do it. You're just wasting your money. So this is Pierre. Also, you get your bag upgrades here. Pierre's place. Also, you've got the different NPCs who live here. Speaking of NPCs, as far as contacting them or getting access to them, it's kind of creepy, but you can walk in their houses. But, there's a big but, if you don't have enough reputation, you can't walk into their bedrooms. They might be in there, and if so you want to give one of them a gift, you got to wait for them to come out. So here is the calendar. So the luau is coming up on the 11th. The Dance of the Moonlight Jellies is on the 28th. Let's see. Nope, I don't want the calendar. But you also might want to keep a check on the help wanted board, because if you can do these things, you can get gold rewards for it. So I'm not into slime hunting day, so I'm not going to take that one. Also, a little bonus, you can actually pick through trash in Stardew. See, and I just got some bread from doing it. Sometimes the trash cans will give up some things, sometimes nothing. One thing of note though, if you're going to go through the trash, make sure there are no NPCs in sight that can see you. Because if they see you, or if they're close by, they might gonna say something rude to you. Oh, I got broken glasses. And if you're trying to get rep with one of them and that one of them sees you, you're gonna lose rep with them. So make sure that when you do this, there's no NPCs around. I think the best time for picking through the trash for extra items is early in the morning or like later in the evening when they've gone inside. So I'm going to go over to this area. Nothing in there. Okay, another area of note. This is the museum. And why is this area important? Because when you're out in world, if you're in the mines or you pick things out of the ground, you'll notice that some of them will say Gunther would be very interested in this for the museum. And if you take the item here to Gunther, you can put it on one of those tables back there, and after a certain amount, you get a reward for that. So the more items you bring him, the greater the rewards. So always keep an eye out for things that say Gunther would be very interested in this. There's, I believe, 60 items total. Yikes. Uh-oh. I was going to take you to the blacksmith's, but he's not open right now. I guess I waited too long. If you ever get lost in Stardew and you're like, where am I? Because it can be confusing at first. Push E on your keyboard and go to your map. And then you can just hover over the different places and find out who lives there, where they are, and kind of work your way around. But this back area is a spa. We have my farm. Marty's the one that sells all of the farm animals and farm supplies. A couple of homes here. The saloon. So you can easily make your way around with that. This is the beach area. There goes Willie. He's the one that's in charge of the fish shop. And since I'm on the beach, since I love foresting so much, why do I keep saying foresting? It's foraging. I'll get it right one day. Oh no, my inventory is full. Doggone it. Urgh. Okay, I'll wait till later. You can forage the beach for shells and either sell them to Willie, he'll buy them from you, or you can take them home and put them into the shipping container and get some gold that way, whichever is the most convenient. So although foraging may not give you a huge amount of gold for you, it's still better than nothing. So I'm going home, it's raining, it's getting late, and I can just go over here, put that there, and I made another chest because I was running out of room. Let me go over here first. I don't want to put multiple items if I can help it. Okay. This stuff in here because I don't throw anything away. I know better. I've been playing Stardew too long. So let me just go to bed, and then I can show you guys more stuff. So just from that one shell I got 40 gold. And all I did was walk the beach. And there was another one on the beach. And probably some across to the other side of the beach. Oh no! Why are two of my plants dead? I didn't do anything. Alright. If you are growing crops, and you don't have sprinklers yet, you have your watering can, feel free to use the little ponds on your property. The little ponds are also really good for just sitting on your farm and fishing and boosting your fishing skill. Which I completely recommend you doing because, you know, either way you go, you're going to want to fish. It's just good to boost it up there. I would love to know what those plants are, the two bushy ones. What is that? I don't know. I'll find out. Wild seeds, you never know what you're going to get. Need some more water. So since nothing in town is open until 9, I might as well just come over here and see if there's any forageables. No, not really, not today. Alright, that's cool. So let's go into town so I can show you what's there. I didn't get to complete my tour. Oh wait, there's this stuff here. See, and that's how you get the mixed seeds. You see the brush on the ground, get rid of it. That's how you get the mixed seeds. And you can plant those, and that can be a variety of things. If you don't want to spend your gold in the early game on seeds, you can always try to go for some of the mixed seeds to get you by until then. There's nothing up here. Okay, let's go down here. Oh wait, if you're in Stardew and you see these little wiggly worm things on the ground, don't just walk by them. See what happens there? I got some copper ore. The items always vary. Sometimes you get stuff at the museum, sometimes you get copper ore or something else, but it's good just to try. So we already went to Pierre's. I didn't get a chance to go to the blacksmith. But you know what? We're at the saloon. Let's just do it that way. Oh, he's not open till 12. I forgot. So we'll wait on him for later. Where am I? I'm in the right place. Oh, just in the nick of time. He would have caught me. I'm just going to walk away looking innocent. I didn't do that. You did not see that. It did not happen. Okay, here's the blacksmith. This is Clint. Now, Clint can not only sell you materials, you can sell you copper ore, iron ore, coal, and gold ore. You can also upgrade your tools if you have the proper materials. So, and it'll tell you when you right click over it or when you mouse over it what exactly you're going to need. So to upgrade to copper for all of my tools, I'm going to need 5 copper bars for each. Here's the thing. When you give one of your tools to Clint, he's going to have it for at least a couple of days. So if any activities are revolving around that tool, you might want to do those things before you give that particular item to Clint. Just a word of warning. Like, you don't want to give your axe to Clint and then you plan on cutting stuff down and then, oh no, I don't have my axe for 2 days. So just keep that in mind. So let's go check out Robin. Oh, this is the Joja Mart. Boo! This is the Joja Mart. It's right near Clint's. Now, if you want to get a membership, welcome to Joja Mart. This is Morris. This is how you can make the improvements without gathering the items for the community center. So the moment you get a membership to him, the community center is toast. It'll cost you 5,000 gold. Like I'm not going to spend 5,000 golds to join your club. No, not when I can just turn stuff in for free. Screw you! You don't tell me what to do. That's the Joja Mart. And I want to take you guys to the community center. So this is the community center. And after you do a couple of things, this will open up. And you see these little squares on the ground? That's where you access the bundles that is needed to improve the community center and make it all nice again. And you get rewards for every time you do an improvement. So if I get all of these bundles completed, my reward is the greenhouse. So what do I need? I need 5 quality crops. And they have to be gold star quality. When you grow fruit or vegetables in Stardew, it could be no quality, or silver, or gold, or purple. This bundle is asking for gold star quality of parsnip, melon, pumpkin, and corn. That's just one bundle. Then you've got the animal bundle, and you need a large egg, an egg, wool. You need 5 of these 6 items, so you pick which 5 you want. Let's see, quality crops, we're gonna get that one. You get, so that's why it's good to grow things during the different seasons, because you need fruit and vegetables from all the different seasons in Stardew. And I've already put 2 in here, so I just need green bean and cauliflower, but spring is already over in Stardew. So the only other way for me to get a green bean or a cauliflower is to perhaps to find it on the traveling cart if I'm lucky, and I don't have the money to buy anything from there right now. So that's that bundle. And what do we have down here? The crafts room, and if I get all of these done, bridge repair. That repairs the bridge to the quarry. Then we have the aquarium. Repair this one, you get glittering boulder removed, so you can do panning. And there's also another bundle that appears here at the bulletin board, like being social, and another one that appears down here. But that means you're gonna have to donate a whole lot of money. So that is the community center. Now let's go see Robin the carpenter. And she's further up the mountain. So there's Robin. From Robin you can buy wood, stone, some windows to upgrade your house, or pictures or chairs or whatnot. You can also buy recipes so that while you're on your farm you can do whatever improvements you want. You can make a brazier, a lamppost, wood floors, brick floors, stone floors, crystal path. You can buy all this stuff from her. And if you're looking to construct buildings or anything like that on your farm, you come see Robin. So you can build a coop. You build the coop with Robin or the barn, and then you're going to have to go to Marnie to get the animals to put into the coop or into the barn. You can't get the animals without the coop or the barn. So a coop will cost you 4,000 gold, 300 wood, 100 stone. A barn is going to cost you 6,000 gold, 350 wood, 150 stone. You get the well, a silo, which you need the silo with the barn so your animals get fed. A mill, so if you grow wheat, beets, or rice, that's where you put it to mill it down. A shed. Now, if you're looking to make the fake greenhouses, like I did with the other farm, because maybe you don't want to wait for the big grand greenhouse to get built, or you haven't completed the bundles in the community center, you start out with just building a shed. You have to spend 15,000 gold to build a shed, and then more money to upgrade the shed to the biggest size if you want the biggest possible shed. I mean, you could do a fake greenhouse with a small shed, but it's a pain in the butt. Might as well just make it bigger. So you start out with a shed. Once the shed is built, you can upgrade it to a bigger shed. Then there's the fish ponds. I showed you guys how I use the fish ponds to make gold on my last farm. For that you need gold, stone, seaweed, and green algae. The little cabins, that could be if you've got other people that are playing with you from other places. We've also got the stable. You can spend 10,000 gold in hardwood and an iron bar. And the stable, you have a horse. You don't have to feed the horse. And you can go right around in Stardew, and it makes things a little faster. I have a horse, I just don't use it The slime hutch, I've actually had a slime hutch on my property, and I tried to see what the big deal was about. And I'll be honest with you, to me it was just a waste of gold. I didn't like it. More shipping bins. So that's the list of buildings you can get going to Robin. So what else do we have here? We have the mine. That's what we have. And you can find the mine up here. There are different places where you can mine ore. There's another dungeon type mine thing in Calico Desert when you get over to that area. There's also another one on Ginger Island. So you're probably wondering what this thing is. This is the elevator. You will not be able to use this until you reach level 10 of the mines. Once you reach level 10, if you reach level 10, and if you come back and you want to go to level 10 again and keep going further down, you can use the elevator. So every time you reach a 10 number floor, like 10, 20, 30, you can use the elevator to reach it. Also, these mine carts, if you complete a section of the community center, these will actually work for you. They'll act like kind of a mini Uber. You can access the mine carts, and then if you want to get around in Stardew a little bit faster, you can use the mine carts to do that. It's kind of a neat feature. So this is the mines. Do I have space in my bag? Yeah, I do. Now, if you're going to go mining, best time to do this is early in the morning, so you've got plenty of time. Also, take as much food as you can, because you will run out of stamina. Especially if you're going lower and lower in the mines and you encounter monsters that damage you. And you got to keep repairing yourself, healing yourself. With these mines, you can't go down another level until you see one of these ladders. Get out of there. Oh, get away from me. Do you're a jerk. See, my weapon sucks. Get out of here, bro. But monsters like that and worse. Oh, there's the ladder. Earth crystal. You can get gems from the mines. You can get ore from the mines, stone. You can never have too much stone and wood. You're always going to run out. Always going to run out. And try to leave the mines before 1 o'clock. If you happen to, if you pass out in the mines, you're going to hate yourself, because gold and items will disappear from your bag. When you wake up, you'll wake up at home, but you'll wake up a little bit poor, so just try not to do that. But you come to the mines, try to do it early, so you got plenty of time. You can relax and enjoy mining. You can get as much as you can, make your trip worth it. Look at my stamina level. It's going down because I'm low level. Oh, I don't miss that. So now you know where the mine is. Also, over here, we have the Adventurers Guild. Now this opens up once you get to a certain level with the mines, and they sell items that can help you stay alive in the mines. They sell rings and armor. So just keep checking back with them. This bridge, if you complete one of the bundles in the community center, like a complete section, the bridge repair they're talking about, this is the bridge. This is the bridge that leads to the quarry, where you can mine for ore and get gems and stuff like that. So you might want to get that section done of the community center when you can. I'm so used to using my scepter to get home. I hate being slow. Now I'm going to hurry up and get back before I die. I always keep an eye on the ground for anything that I can forage along the way home. Just random things popping up out of nowhere. So we're just going to go back home, put this stuff away. Back to the farm. You know, I will say that it's kind of a pain in the butt that you can have one item and it takes up 3 different spaces in your bag just because there's regular quality, there's gold quality, there's silver quality. It's a pain in the butt. Oh look, I get to craft a staircase now if I want to. Everything in Stardew counts. If you spend a lot of time fishing, your fishing skill goes up. Hey! Get out of here! Jerk. Stupid scarecrow. I need to get my scarecrow out. Where'd it go? I forgot it wasn't down on the ground. Rude. Get away from my crops. Forgot I took it down. Why are my plants dying over there? I'll do some further videos later showing you guys how this farm is progressing. I'm going to do some work on it whenever I have the time to do so. The other farm you saw, it took me a lot of time to put that together and a lot of materials. I'm just starting out with this one, so I have nothing. I have literally nothing. Can I make preserve jars yet? I feel like a little kid in the back of a car. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Literally. Where am I at? Farming. Still level 3. I won't go up to 4 until all that stuff gets harvested. Do I have any wild seeds? I can put wild seeds down. You know what? I know what to do. I'm going to go down in the forest area and see if there's any brush on the ground that I can pull up for more wild seeds. Oh wait, hello, hi. There's some right here. More wild seeds. I've been looking at this farm because the layout is so different than the other one, and trying to figure out when I do put the buildings down exactly where they're going to go. See, I just found an item just by digging up the earth. That's an item for Gunther. So I could just take that to him when I have the time to do so. But I'm really looking for these wild seeds. Because I do want to do some planting. But I just don't want to spend all of my gold on seeds. I'm not cheap, I'm broke. I bought too many seeds the last time. That was my mistake. That was my bad. So wild seeds are free. All you gotta do is just find the little brushy areas and you might get some, and I've already found 4. And at the same time I'm foraging. And you're probably wondering, now what is this building over here? Well, what ends up happening is that I forget exactly what happens, but there's this little guy that he shows up there and he sells hats. And you can buy different oddball hats from him. So if you're someone you want a hat for your NPC, you can buy a hat from him. What? No forageable here? Rude. Very rude. Now I gotta walk all the way back. You know, while you're in Stardew, just walk around and just get familiar with it. When you start the game, you've got a variety of different farms you can choose from, and they all have their advantages and disadvantages. Like one farm, monsters can spawn on your farm, and if that's what you want, you can just get that farm. Another one is close to the mines. Oh, here we go. So this is a traveling cart, you everybody. And the traveling cart only appears 2 days a week, Friday and Sunday. So if you're looking for random items, like stuff for cooking, or for your house, or for the community center, you can always check the traveling cart. Everything is random, so different items all the time. So I need a cauliflower for the community center, but I don't have 875 gold. You see? So, but if I did, I would be getting that right now. But I'd rather wait. It's okay. I'm not worrying about reputation right now. I'm not so worried about the community center. I just want to get my gold up so I can get those preserve jars and start putting stuff in them. Oh, something to be aware of, warp totems. There's different warp totems that work for different areas. This one works for the beach. If you get a warp totem, or you can make a warp totem will basically portal you to wherever it is it says it's going to go. So this goes to the beach. Let's use it now. Now I'm at the beach. And I can just go foraging for some of these shells. There's some extra gold. Oh, can't walk across the water. I wish I could transfer some of the gold that my other character has over here, because I don't need all the gold that I have on my other character. I bought everything I wanted. It's like, just let me transfer some of the gold over. But that would be cheating. But I still want to do it, just to make life easy for me. So what all did I get here? You know, I say enjoy the early game, because you can't really do a lot, so just enjoy yourself, take your time. There's no energy in that, so get rid of it. Enjoy your time in Stardew. Get familiar with Stardew. Look at your farm. Really think about what you want to do with it, where you want to put buildings, how to maximize the space. Okay, I don't know why I did it that way, but I did. Do I have any more seed? Or was that it? No, I've got a lot more. Hello, hi. Fantastic. I'm happy. Free seed. Screw you, Pierre. You greedy idiot. So 11 free seeds for just walking around and clearing out the brush. What else? Where's my fishing skill at? No? We're at level 2. You know, the bad thing about fishing is that because the fishing skill is so low, you're probably going to pull out more trash than anything else. Let's try the bigger pond. Fishing can be quite relaxing in Stardew. It's just a shame the days are so short. I don't mind getting the trash out because I'm going to make a recycling bin and then turn all of this into resources later. Although it is eating up my stamina, which I do not like. What is going on with my quest? I want to do that quest with the mayor's shorts. I just don't have the rep to get into the room where they are. Okay, so this day is pretty much over. Let's go inside and go to bed. So, that little trip to the beach, look at how much gold I got just from walking around the beach. Not bad. And if you happen to be at the beach, if you are scanning the beach and you see a nautilus shell, those are really valuable. You can get a lot of gold for those. But those don't pop up often. And I think you need one for one of the bundles in the community center. More watering. I'm going to love it when I get some sprinklers. I really am. I don't know if watering things boost up your skill, but it eats up my stamina. I'm not liking that. This is unrealistic. It doesn't take that much stamina to water plants. More water. I think I got them all. Not sure. Now you guys know why I like the fake greenhouses and the greenhouse with the sprinklers, because then you don't have to do this every day. You have more freedom to go about your business. And put this stuff away. Let's see. It's the summertime. You know what? I think I'm going to go fishing. I think it might be a good idea to go fishing. No, wait a minute. Oops. Give me that wild seed. Oops. There. I'm taking advantage of the wild seed. I don't care. I'm pretty sure that by harvesting that crop will take me up to level 4 where I want to be. And then I could just focus on going into the forest and chopping down trees and using up all my energy to make some preserve jars. And the stuff that I've been holding on to, all the fruit, I can make jellies with that, and that'll increase the value of them. I could sell the fruit right now, but they'll be worth more if I just hold off. So is there anything in here? I'm going to have to wait until fall when it's blackberry season. Usually there's stuff over here to forage. Doesn't really seem like there's anything today. Rude. But while I'm here, I might as well go fishing. What the heck? No, I don't want to use my watering can to fish. Remember when you fish to keep the fish in the green bar. Keep it within the green bar. That's why the training pole is so much better, because the bamboo pole, the little bar, isn't that big and will not grow until after you reach level 5. And I nearly rage quit because I was trying to fish and I'm like, I can't catch these fish. It's impossible. Who thought of this? What happened to the sound? What happened? It was like the birds just got cut off all of a sudden. All these sunfish. I don't think I need a sunfish for the community center. I think I already turned one in. Rainbow trout. Oh. You know, I'm actually going to hang on to that rainbow trout because that was one of the fish that I put in one of the fish ponds. And if you make a rainbow trout fish pond, it actually has the potential to produce a prismatic shard. So you get the roe from the fish, but there's the bonus items that might come from that as well. So I think I'm going to hang on to that rainbow trout for the fish pond later. Oh, and you get a little treasure chest. You can get bonus items out too. You know what? I know I don't need sunfish. I know I've turned these in before to the community center. And I need a little bit more energy. Oops. What time is it? It's 2. So I fished in the river. Now it's time to go and fish in the ocean because, like I said, there's different fish in different areas, and depending on the time of the year or sometimes the day or the night or the weather conditions, certain fish pop out. And I know the community center, they got all these different fish for all these different bundles, so I don't want to wait too long to try and get them all. Oh, and before we forget, this is Marnie's. So if you're wanting to do the farming aspect of your farm and have the barn and the coop and the animals, this is who you come see. Normally Marnie is here. Right now she's slacking. She's not at her desk. There she is over there in her kitchen. But she's not at her desk, but normally she's standing right here. And you can get chickens and goats and sheep and pigs and buy the feed and little doodads from her. So that's where to find Marnie. She's on the back side of your property. So you guys have seen the new property. I don't have a whole lot on it because I literally just started. I've got a lot of improving to do. But I'm going to take my time with it since I have the other farm. But if you guys have any questions for me regarding my farm, don't be afraid to ask. I'll be very happy to answer your questions. So thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. And I hope that life finds you well. And don't be afraid to leave some comments and some feedback. Thanks for being here and have a good one. Bye-bye.